everybody. I'm Marley,
I am X the Ghost.
and we are the Black Yeagers. Yes, welcome Black to another Blackity Black episode of the Black Yeagers. No, I'm just kidding. But not really. Yes, we are back, and
Yep. Go ahead. Yep. Do it. Yep.
today we are unfortunately reviewing The New Mummy by Lee
Do it
Cronin.
officially though. Do it. Yeah.
Today we are reviewing Lee Cronin's The Mummy. And if you've seen it, I know what you're going to say. If you haven't seen it, I know what you're going to say. Uh, it was the worst of all the Mummy movies. It's not even about the Mummy. You know, somebody made a really good point and was like, this feels like Evil Dead. And that's what it is. It's like Evil Dead named the Mummy, but worse. Because Evil Dead's good. Even just like even some of the shots in it, like the perspective shots, I'm like, is Sam Raimi a part of this film? Because like I'm looking at the close up, and then they have that shot. You know what I'm talking about if you've seen it. But
They were trying to be all A24 with their
it
shots
it
too.
was
It was
but it was
annoying.
really trying to be Evil Dead also. I'm like, it just felt like it. That's why I was like, I need to look it up. I will know by the end of the video if Sam Raimi is a part of this, but if he isn't, then they're really copying his style for this movie. Lee Cronin, really, like that's his signature, but it was bad. It was bad. Um,
None of it makes like this family just so happens to have a pyramid in their land.
yep, that's how it starts.
They
But
just
it
so
was passed down. Apparently, we
but you
find out at the
you
end.
don't really know like how the family became a part of this. You don't know like where this thing like they briefly explain that it's something that's been banished 200 BC is what they said.
3000 BC.
Whatever, and they
Um,
talking about,
there
oh, this is this thing that it was the boogeyman before the book. I'm like, okay, this nice. um
Lorazepam.
but
I think that's the name. It's not.
sure, but
It's not.
how so this family gets it, okay, all right, and now I get why they were so off about the bird, because that was the first sign of it breaking down, I guess.
Yeah, that was a sign of, oh, we need to find somebody quickly.
Another host for the mummy
And
thing.
me thinking that like this first shot is in the past, it's not. This is like the whole thing's present day.
Everything's
In
present.
that moment, it's present day. Um,
The 8 years thing is crazy. But
yeah,
keep going.
so it was very confusing. Like, yeah, this family has this ancient burial ground, and we learn about it later that it was almost inherited, but still there was a lot of holes in the movie.
Too
It
many
was like
holes.
too, I'm like,
Too many
you
holes.
really have to have like use your suspension of disbelief because there was just too many plot holes in there that it just didn't make sense. They tried to like wrap it around, but it didn't make sense.
Tried to
So
wrap it around.
this family comes in, they see a bird dying, and they're like, okay, we have to, it's time or whatever. So they go to their basement or outside or wherever this weird place is that they have this ancient mummy sarcophagus, and they open it up, and
Just
and
outside
and
though.
and, and honestly, in the first scene, I thought that they got I was like, oh snap, something popped out. That's it. And then it jumps to um this white family who has two kids, and um
Just
they
so
seem,
happened to be in Egypt.
they also lived in Egypt.
Okay.
um and so the mom goes to work, the dad's watching the kids. It's this girl, her little brother. They couldn't be more than what, 8 and
I
six,
don't even know what she
six
did.
and
What
four.
did she do for work? I don't know.
We don't know what the woman did for work. And then it just got, it was it just, yeah, it just was not put together well. like the kid gets upset over something small, and not like, you know how kids, yes, they can normally get upset over something small, but this was like really, it made no sense of why she was getting upset or why she would get upset over this. And it's
Yeah, they
like,
didn't build that up enough.
yeah, it wasn't enough build up. It was just like randomly, I hate you. And I'm like, okay. The kid, I guess the little brother dropped her toy and broke her doll, and I'm like, okay. Um, and I get it, you're upset over that, but then something, she was past that, and then something else happened, and then she got upset, and it's like, I would be more upset about the doll. It just, I don't know, it didn't make any sense. So the girl wanders off, and instead of the dad going, let me check on my kid who's just stomped
It's like this
away,
huge field.
he's just chilling in the house. So this kid wanders off, finds this woman who's saying all this weird stuff to her. I don't know, the woman's like hiding her face and shit, and so the girl like ends up getting taken.
I knew instantly who it was. They didn't really do a good job of hiding her. Like, and then her accent, like she just, I don't know. It's just, I
It
knew
was
it was her.
it was a lot happening.
I knew it
But
was
the
her.
dad didn't notice that this girl was taken, and
Yeah,
then when
that
he
his
did
daughter was
notice,
gone,
he like hightails it after
and I
her,
don't even
but
know how he
somehow,
notices. Like,
right, we don't know how he really notices. It's
yeah,
like,
it's just like,
oh
oh
yeah, my
no, my
daughter.
daughter's
I
gone.
guess
I'm
I
like,
do have to.
what?
And I'm like, you should have noticed that way earlier, like when she stomped away and got upset. You should have talked to her instead of like letting her have however long you had to get kidnapped. Then he does see the woman randomly in the street and like, that's my kid, and like starts running after her, but he's not
God.
running fast enough or faster than a woman with a whole kid in her hand booking
Yo,
it.
when I tell you this, this grown woman was all assing with this kid.
And the guy could not keep
I'm
up.
talking about dude had like sweat patches on his shirt. He was running so fast. He was
And still couldn't keep up with the woman. I'm like, at this point, you really could have caught her. You
dog,
could have caught her.
like straight
You
parkour type
she had to have been
situations,
running for
bro.
a
With a
while. You
kid
could
in
have
her
caught
head.
up with
I'm
her.
like, yo, son, that right there was some Tubi. That was a
Right.
Tubi
It
chase
was
scene.
very Tubi. And then it got more Tubi because there was like this dust storm, obviously CGI.
You know what's pissing me off about mummy movies too? Yo, kill it with the sandstorm, son. Kill it. Every mummy movie has a sandstorm, and
They
I
do.
don't like it. All
It
right,
only worked in The Mummy 2.
it really. You know what?
That
It,
was hard.
I'll give it. Yeah, it worked. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That
The
was
Mummy 2
cool.
was hard.
Yes, that was fine. Don't do it again.
Don't do it anymore.
The new mummy that comes out with Brandon Fraser. If I
Don't.
see another
I'm looking.
sandstorm,
Please don't let
I'm
us down.
chunking.
We're 2 for 2 on bad Mummy
I'm
movies after the original Mummy
chunking my
movies, and
icy
after
at the
the original
screen,
Mummy
bro.
movie, if we're counting Scorpion King, because that one was really bad too.
That one
It
was
was
pretty
really
bad.
bad.
That CGI was.
So,
Ooh, that CGI.
but this
It was
CGI is
bad
much
at the
better.
at the time. I'm sure it looks way worse now.
Oh my god,
Oh
it's
my
probably so
god. Oh
cringeworthy.
my god.
So cringeworthy.
The Rock was just in a whole green suit the whole time.
He had bills to pay.
I, sure.
Can you smell what the Rock is
I
cooking?
mean, yeah.
But I mean, oh my gosh, yeah. So this kid, she's taken, and instead of them saying, I'm not gonna stop until, oh, they meet this detective. The
And they
detective
go to the
accused them
cops, bro.
of killing their own kid.
Kudos for the detective
There is this
because we
one-off
know her
detective
from
girl,
what was the
Moon
thing?
Knight.
Yeah, she's the person from Moon Knight, so kudos to her. Sorry she got in this movie. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk to the cop. The cop thinks it's the family. The family gets mad, or the dude gets mad.
And he could have kept going
They don't
and
even.
find his child, but instead they decide to move to Albuquerque, New
They
Mexico,
just flip it to 8 years
and
later, bro.
then it jumps 8 years
They don't.
into the future.
They don't say how
And
they moved, why they moved.
we know how he moved. He got that job, but
It
it's
wasn't in
like,
New York. It wasn't New Mexico. It was New York. He said, "Yo, wouldn't you want your new kid to be a Yankees fan? Yankees? New
Oh
York.
yeah. Oh
He was.
yeah.
They were
Because the
supposed to be
woman.
in New
Yeah, they
York.
were
So
supposed to be in
what
New York.
happened to that?
I guess I don't know. The guy just was down on
Never
his
went to
luck.
New York. Now we're in.
Mm,
I guess your mom's house in New Mexico, or does she stay with them? Never is explained.
I think it's her house because she does say that this was my room.
Okay, so
The
that's
mom
even
says that at one
weirder.
point. But hey, we're staying with mom in Albuquerque, New
Oh
Mexico.
my
Our jobs are
god.
terrible.
So
And the kid the woman was pregnant with, the main lady was pregnant with,
yeah,
is now born and the same age as the little girl when she got taken, and
the
now the
smartest, the
son
smartest
is
person in
is
the
grown up,
movie.
sort of.
Maud was hard.
So and then from here it just gets real Evil Dead.
Yeah.
The tomb that's carrying the girl like crashes. um uh, Scientists, I guess, unlock the tomb and find the girl.
Which
They
is
call the
crazy.
parents and like, we found your daughter, but she's got some problems. And I'm like, why would you release her back to her house if
Her
she obviously needs to be acclimated and like
so easily.
treated like for severe like mental illness
So easily.
and
Like with
mental trauma?
no issues.
They
Like
were like, yeah, no,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
better if she
it's
gets
fine. Yeah,
acclimated
yeah,
at
yeah.
home. And
We
I'm
could
like,
have
that
her.
makes no sense. Once again, we're writing shit that makes no
Don't
sense.
make no
Makes no sense to a girl that has been away from her family and is extremely feral. It'll be different if she was just quiet and subdued.
Bruh.
Okay, we might be able to work with that
She's
other thing.
making a
She is
series
feral.
of
She
clicks
needs to be
and they
sedated.
said don't make no sudden movements.
Don't make sudden movements.
What?
So it's like, obviously, don't bring her in the house, and they bring her to the house, and the
Oh my
woman's like, I'm
god.
gonna take care of the child.
Yep.
The mom is like, this is my child, I'm not gonna give up on her. So they introduce her to the family, and the family's freaked out because this kid looks fucking
Yeah,
possessed,
because
because it
where the
is
hell was
fucking
she at
possessed.
for 8 years, bro?
And she's just looking like, I'm taking everybody out. And so yeah, just series of crazy shit happens. Things happen to grandma. um
She survived with no food or any
Anything for 8 years
for 8 years.
inside of a
That's
sarcophagus,
already a
mind you guys.
suspension, a huge suspension
This is
of
where they
disbelief,
found her, in a
bro.
sarcophagus
Like,
after 8 years.
oh my
um
goodness. She was
no
just
food or
pale.
water.
Like
She was just
she
paled and
wasn't
scarred up.
malnourished or nothing. She was just pale. But okay.
And I'm like, okay, this is okay, okay. And uh
Mm,
yeah, they try to, reintroduce her to the family, but it's obviously not working. She's got these weird things binded around her skin, and her like skin is coming off.
bro.
And they find out that it's
That
uh
nail thing.
yeah, Egyptian writing binding a old school demon, I guess. That's And the demon's inside the girl.
Ooh.
So she's
Ooh.
essentially possessed, and now she starts possessing the family. Grandma dies, she possessed the grandma. She's possessing the daughter, she's possessing the son, she's possessing everybody.
Sounds like Evil Dead, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's very, very much so Evil Dead. It's really Evil
Mm.
Dead. If you watch Evil Dead Rise,
Even a voice that was
or
like
the 2013 Evil Dead,
the
it's
dark
very much so
voice
like it.
that was in here speaking sounded like the voice that was repeating the thing when
Yeah.
the kid think the thing and the thing. It's the same voice, bro.
Yeah, it's like a lot of that. It feels like Evil Dead. It could have been Evil Dead. It could have just been another Evil Dead. Because it's an old trope also of like kitty getting possessed in the family and things going awry in the house because the kid is possessed. It's not even like a mummy themed film. Like, the only thing they had was that they binded her in some Egyptian
Yeah,
writing
that was
and put
pretty
her in a
much it. And put it
sarcophagus.
in
That's it.
sarcophagus
It wasn't even true mummification.
with the hint of Egypt.
It was just
With the
like,
hint
yeah, it's
of
like
it, that was
a
it.
tiny bit of Egyptian,
2 minutes of Egyptian,
but there's nothing
and
else
that's
that
it
would indicate that it's like a mummy movie.
at all,
And it doesn't feel
other
like a
than the
mummy
sand.
movie. It doesn't. I will agree. It feels
No,
like it definitely feels like Evil Dead.
placed in New Mexico.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, girl gets possessed. They find the police officer, just happen to find her. I guess she appears.
Oh,
She's in the
right.
police force, I guess,
The
when they
only
find
police
Katie,
force that
the girl.
that ever cares about this 8 year missing little
She's like,
girl.
I'm on this
The
mission to
only cop.
find people. So
Oh my
um
goodness.
the parents are like, find out who did this to our kid. And the police officer from way back when, she finds it and finds the woman that kidnapped her, shoots her, and is like, what the fuck is going on? And they
Gets
give her like
this
a
tape.
tape.
Oh my
You
goodness.
know, the daughter gives her a tape, um, of this messed up woman's daughter.
A
Gives the
VHS,
police
mind you.
officer a tape
So crazy.
labeled Katie, who is the daughter that's been lost, and on it, it's pretty much this fucked up ritual of them putting a demon inside Katie
It's just a ritual.
and then putting her in sarcophagus after
That's
wrapping
pretty
her up
much it.
in Egyptian writing.
Yep.
So, I mean, yeah, and there's all this, like, was Katie really in there? Because the whole time she's being evil, but then she Morse codes to her dad, this girl, Layla,
Yeah.
and Layla
It's like
leads them
yeah,
to
stuff like that.
the
It's like
woman who took Katie and possessed her.
never really got into that
But
either.
it's
It's
like,
like, was
was there a
she in
hint of Katie
there?
in there? Is there a
Was that
possibility of
just a
pulling her out?
demon
That
from
was like
that?
her,
Like
right?
you
It was the
never
demon telling on
you
itself.
never get that answer. You never get that
We
answer.
don't get that answer. It's just a
It's
hole in the
just
movie, another big
another
hole in the movie,
huge
and I'm like,
hole. It's
okay.
like it's too many holes, bro.
So,
Too many holes. Just random stuff that was happening. Like the dad was going on his little mission. Like he was talking to the what was that, to a scientist or to a teacher or something like that about the
oh
oh
yeah, professor.
what is this, and then he's like, where'd you get these from, and he's like, yo, what is it? He's like, but where'd you get these from? I'm like, why y'all keep asking the same question back and forth, Vic?
Right,
What's
just
going on?
translate.
Then he's like, yo, it's
Can you
this
translate
it's
it?
some old school, like the oldest. It's always got to be the oldest, right? Like the oldest language in the scripts is way older than the hieroglyphs of the Egypt. I'm like, okay, so what is it though? And then he's like,
What
oh,
does
well,
it
yeah,
say?
oh, it's this. He really never really says anything.
He
It's just
never says
he never
it.
really says what it
He
says on, and
never
it's
says
so many
what's on
words.
the
It's
writing.
so many words on this thing, and the only thing he says is the name of the thing. That's he was like, and
The
then
name of
then they go from, oh yeah, so this is the name, and then they go from this thing to this thing to this thing from one name
this is the
on.
name of the
And I'm
demon,
talking
and
about, bro, like he peeled off so many things, and that was the craziest thing too. It's like, yo, it was just this thin layer of skin that was on this thing, and he pulled off like 18 strips of
yeah,
paper, bro,
from
off
her
of this
skin.
thing. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, but all right, cool. I'm digging
Suspension of
this.
disbelief.
I'm digging this. This is weird, but cool. This is nice. Mad words on here, and the only thing you say is the name. It's like, oh man, this is the only thing that was like repeated like
Norwegian.
6 times. So I'm gonna just go ahead and circle it and say this is the thing that's important. I'm like, you know what?
It was
And then the professor doesn't mean anything at all for the rest of the movie. I don't even know his name. Was his name even uttered?
yes, in the very beginning.
Great, cool. At least we know his name. Other than that,
Do I remember?
does not matter. He does not
No.
matter. It's like all these little side things within the movie that was just like
Doesn't
just
matter.
really wasting time within it that does not matter.
It was very ultra cliche, like the cliche, I've got to go to the professor and figure
Yeah.
out
Oh, I
the
need to
the
go.
meaning of this.
I'm
And then you
surprised
have
I
the
didn't go
cop,
to
the
a
relentless
pastor.
cop that's trying to
Like,
prove themselves and wants to help at the end of the day and
yeah.
sacrifices themselves, and the mother who won't let go, and the father who's too determined, and the kid who's possessed. Where have you heard that? Probably in a lot of horror movies. Any.
all the tropes put
I'm
into
like,
one.
it's given Pet Cemetery. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is just Pet
She
Cemetery.
was
It's
saying that like within
literally
like the
just
first
Pet
15 minutes. She was
Cemetery.
like, oh, this is Pet Cemetery.
It's Pet Cemetery. You can go watch it. It came out a few years ago. Same thing.
Oh no.
Same thing.
Oh my
There's a
gosh.
brother. There's a girl. She comes back from the dead. Things start to go awry. She's trying to kill everybody in the house.
Get
It's the same
oh, and get
thing.
off these tropey like, oh, we gotta get to the daughter or the kid, and then the kid gets to the, like, it's the same.
Give me something new.
It's too many of these stories where it just,
Unscare me.
my
Or scare
gosh,
me.
unscare me.
Unscare me. Unscare me, because it's horrible.
That was
It's
bad.
horrible.
That was bad. The only thing I can say about this movie is that it was trying to be gross. It really didn't succeed.
It was
for me
disgusting.
because I'm not really.
It wasn't gross, it was
It got
disgusting.
it got a. y'all gotta
It's a
hit a little
lot of
harder if y'all
disgusting
go
throw up.
want me to say like, oh man, this is great, because it's like every horror movie throws up. Every horror movie throws up something. It's either
Right.
food or something, some black meniscus something, or something that's going on. It's always some throw up, and so I can't be grossed out by throw up. I've seen it 50,000 times, so it's like that's not scary, and then or gross. And then the only thing, like you talking about the skin thing, it's not gross either, especially if I know it's CGI, which was very much apparent. A
Yeah.
lot of these things were CGI.
Super
The
CGI.
scorpion coming out of the throat.
Dial it back.
You know what I mean? The scorpion coming out of
Dial
the
it
throat.
back.
Her trying to get it out. The girl eating the scorpion earlier in the movie. And
Dial it back.
I'm not gonna get past this. The detective had a hole in her throat. Okay, she had to repeat these words that she just so happened to know off of this tape, off
Oh
of
yeah, yeah,
seeing it
yeah.
two times.
Quick
She's
context.
only seen it twice,
Quick
okay? And I'm not talking
context.
about studying at all. All right, she ain't studied nothing. She
The
looked at it
police
and kept
found
it
the
going.
tape that Katie got possessed with, showed it to the parents, and that was the only time that she showed it to the parents. She saw it like twice. She saw it that one
She
time,
only
she
saw it
found out what it
twice.
was, and then the second time she showed the parents because it's like you don't have all day to watch a fucked up ritual with a fucking kid. So she watched it twice. From there, she just happened to know the entire reciting ritual of what they were saying.
And it's not something easy either. It's like a whole
It's a
like I'm.
whole
She's
thing.
like doing this whole thing, and then she got to repeat the thing, and it's like a long thing.
So they have this big battle with Katie and they're like trying to like
Battle with
unpossess
Katie.
her.
She didn't do
And
anything. She
she
had mental powers and
she
everything
did.
else, and that when it comes to the end of the climax fight, she is being physically held by just one person.
Yep. And the dad's like, "It's me. It's my fault." And then he literally, as the police officer stabbed in the throat, he's like looking
Man,
at her and is like, "You do you remember the
do you
words?"
remember the
And
words?
she's like,
Now, my
"I'll let you
question,
take it from here."
oh my God. My question from there is, hey, sir, how do you know what you're even talking about to
What are you
get
even
to this
talking about?
point?
You
How do
know the
you,
words? What?
you've seen this one time? Not only that, you were the one that decided to look away from most of it because you said you didn't want to see how your daughter got. So how did you know what words? What are you talking about? Okay, that's one. All right, that's one. That's a huge one,
You don't
but
know.
that's one. Now, you decide to ask the detective if she knows these words that you should know, that she shouldn't know. So that doesn't make any sense. Both y'all shouldn't know anything about no words. Now,
Right.
this is three. Three is she has a hole in her throat from this CGI scorpion. Okay, she can't talk, bro. She can't talk. All right, that's three. Four. Four. She's not a doctor. No. Now, if you were a
Police
human
officer.
being, she's a whole police officer. You're supposed to know some medical stuff, but I'm pretty sure you're not gonna know. Hey, there's a hole in my throat. I can't talk. I'm gonna go physically in there with two fingers, and figure out the reason why I can't talk, because I wouldn't have been able to deduce why I can't talk because I ain't no damn doctor. But she, mind you, she puts fingers in there physically. I'm talking about that's gotta be painful, no? Okay. You know what it feels like. Your vocal cords, you know what that feels like to then squeeze them, to then talk. And I'm sure talking, let alone putting your fingers in and squeezing vocal cords, is probably some of the most painful stuff
Probably be crying
in
or
the
yelling.
world. She is the strongest person I've ever seen in life to be able to then squeeze, talk, recite this long thing and do it
This
correctly.
long incantation. And then it's like he says, "Do you remember the words?" Remember the words to what? That would be my question as the police officer. Remember the words to what? What are you talking about? Remember the incantation, that spell that was in the film with your kid? Makes no sense. I'm like, okay. And then yeah, he gets to the girl and hole in the throat. And normal people cupping my throat. I'm cupping my throat, and
Shouldn't she be losing a lot more
fingers in the
blood than
throat
she
is
was anyway?
crazy. She should have been out. She should have been out.
Should she be like bleeding profusely?
Reciting
She has a hole in her throat, bro. Is there
multiple holes. You put 2 fingers in there.
you proceed to go inside more? There's no more blood coming.
You would have aspirated on your own blood. There's just no way.
I need a doctor to
debunk
talk
that.
about that scene and please explain it.
Yeah, accurately debunk that
Because that don't make no sense.
we don't think
you're not
that's
bleeding. You're
physically
not bleeding.
possible.
You have a whole.
And
I'm
you're
talking about
talking. You're doing an entire incantation spell that took quite some time to do.
that was a long spell, bro.
And she did it.
First try.
She did it the first try.
First try.
Transferred the demon from
I'm
the
talking
daughter
about,
to the dad.
You squeezed perfectly and was like, I got it. I'm like, whoa, what? Like, bro, what's going on?
That's hilarious.
What's happening? Your voice is deeper than mine now. What's going on? Now you're Barry
hilarious.
White. How does that happen?
But she did it, you guys. She did it and saved everybody. And now the dad has the curse. And that's the end of the movie, right? Because there's always a sacrifice. No, wait, plot twist. The woman who took Katie didn't really die when the police officer shot her. She's actually in the prison for kidnapping, I'm assuming. They don't really explain that either. She's just locked up somewhere. Is she in a sane asylum?
Where is she?
Is she in prison?
Is she in Egypt?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. We don't know. And did the police officer come all the way to New Mexico, or did they go all the way to Egypt, the entire family, because the entire family was there?
That was also a thing.
Nobody clarified that. No plane ride, no nothing. So are we in Egypt or are we in New Mexico?
Sometimes I be hating
the police officer flew from Egypt to New Mexico.
Sometimes I do hate it when they be like, they're too cutscene to be like, yeah, I'm and I'm right
Suspension
in front of the house.
Disbelief,
like, okay,
folks. we flew.
Okay, cool, but it's like, I hate when it's, oh, I'm in a plane now. I got to be in front of a house. Now I'm in a taxi. Now I get the transit part, right? But you sometimes need it because this movie had no transit.
More holes than
it had none. It only had like one car
Canyon.
scene where they were in there driving. Don't even know where they were driving to because it didn't matter.
Right.
They didn't even show where they were driving to.
We don't
they were just
know
in a
where
car.
They were going.
You never seen them in a plane. You may have seen them in a plane, maybe once. Maybe.
I
can't even remember.
You
don't see them in a train. You don't see them on a boat.
And they've traveled across the country, guys.
They've been to like thousands of places now. And normally in movies they have like a little title under there, like, "Hey, Thailand." You know what I mean? Like they'll show you a little something. Sometimes that's also annoying too. They showed you where they were, but how did they get there?
Right.
And why did they go?
8 years later, you don't have to explain the traveling, but them going back and forth and the police officer winding up where they are. How? Plane ride. I need a plane ride to show me. Like, hey, I'm on the plane and I'm anticipating telling these folks about their kid. Give us something because it's just a lot of, I guess this happened moments.
I just want to see the script of this.
I need to see the script.
I want to see the script of this movie because there's like no explanation anywhere. Yeah. It just feels like you just kept writing new paragraphs. It just kept going.
But I guess there's a nice little bow on it. They ended up giving the curse back to the woman who stole Katie.
I mean, I
guess they're a happy family now. But and
she's already, but she has no family. She already has no family. She has nothing left. For me, the best thing that you can do is just let her rot in jail because that in itself is insane. That jail cell that she was in, terrible. She was chained.
Well, now she'll be possessed now in there. So I guess you got to keep her in that room.
But can you? She's a mutant now. Can you control it?
Right, because
she has powers.
Katie was opening doors and slamming people and
head she was making her brother headbutt a head post in a whole different room.
She was.
So
So yeah, are we gonna bind her
I
and
mean,
put her
is
in a
it an actual
sarcophagus, or
punishment or is it not? I don't know.
we
I would
don't
have left her
know?
alone, but cool.
Lots of holes, lots of wonder what's going on in this thing, and yeah, that's where I'm at. It was bad. It was bad, and I was one of the ones wanting to see it. I wanted to see it, so I subjected us to this terrible movie. But
We bypassed a poop soup for a turd sandwich, and
yeah, the
that
turd sandwich
sandwich
was really bad,
was really bad.
really bad.
But I'm not sure if the poop soup would have been any better. So
This is sponsored by Feastables. It's not, but
it will be soon,
it will be. Shouts out to Mr.
and
Beast.
that's just
Manifestation.
manifestation.
um, yes. Let me try these. Oh, limited time.
Is it? No, it does. It does say that.
Mm-hmm.
You got a limited time offer, please.
Uh-oh.
Is it good?
It's better than East's peanut butter ups.
Hey, you stop it. I am a fan of the color scheme, though.
It was very nice.
Hey, bro.
It's giving East's peanut butter ups.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's hitting on something. I will say, the only difference is like the peanut butter cups, peanut butter. It's just a tad bit better, just a tad bit. But other than that, you wouldn't really tell the difference. And it has like the 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 cups, the peanut butter cups. They have it's like grainy, like peanuts in
Gritty.
there that I kind of miss in this. But other than that, no, this is hitting on something. Big ass eggs though. No, this is good though.
I think these were for Easter.
Had to be. Got the little ears on it. No, but this is good though. It was really good. Yeah. Oh, here you are.
I'll be back with that momentarily. But yeah, The Mummy sucks.
It's terrible.
What do you give it?
Oh, you gonna let me start? Out of 10, wow. I'll give it a 4 to be nice.
Oh, he's nicer than I am. I give it a 3.
I was thinking more of a 2, but sure.
You were thinking 2?
I was thinking 2.
So collectively, 2.5 out of 10. 2.5 out of 10 popcorn buckets.
I think this might be the worst one we've rated so far. Because
It
normally,
has
normally I'm
ours are
the
good.
I'm the snob. I'll be like, it could be better. It's only a few that I actually like, truly like, but she normally like, she'd be like, yeah, it was cool. It's like a 7. That's fine.
I've tooted my nose up this one. It is so bad,
This is the
y'all.
first one that she's been like, yo, nah.
Can't be okay with it. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't be okay with that
Wow.
type of a movie. It is bad. 2.5. And if Rotten Tomatoes has a higher score, what are you thinking? And if you like it, then you should really watch Evil Dead Rise and Pet Sematary, because you'll like those the same movie. Save your money. Just watch those on streaming. Same movie.
You probably gotta pay for those just because
You probably and it'll be
they
worth the
are
money.
they are actually good movies. Um,
On
wow.
the plus side, there were some previews for some really good movies that we would like to see.
Yo,
Mortal Kombat,
yeah.
Backrooms.
Yo, son, all
Backrooms
right.
looks
Yo,
amazing.
Backrooms. I just, you know what?
We'll save the soliloquy for that
Okay, yeah. All right.
for when it
I
comes
was.
out. But in a
She
month,
felt it because I was gonna go in.
yes, in a month we're going to
Between that and Obsession,
an Obsession. Yeah,
Obsession's
Obsession
a
looks
good one.
decent.
Obsession's a good one.
Obsession looks decent. That's
Looks really
crazy.
good. Yeah.
Witchcraft and
Oh,
shit.
and what's that? What's the thing?
Mortal Kombat.
Nah, man.
What?
Clayface.
Oh, is that a movie or a series?
I don't know. It feels like a movie, but it feels like a series. I don't know what it is, but
Clayface is I don't know.
I can't tell, but damn it, it looks good.
Clayface. But
Clayface
yes,
is in there as
those
well.
are on the radar and hopefully a lot better, but they all seem promising. But yeah, 2.5 out of 10 stars. Popcorn buckets for us for this one. Sorry, y'all. Just not hitting. Just not hitting. We'll circle back around with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's probably the next one. Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
wait. And stop taking all the popcorn buckets. I will start a soliloquy about that, but later.
Yeah, a popcorn bucket pandemic, but we'll talk about that.
Stop buying all the popcorn
Yeah,
buckets.
it's like an epidemic going on.
Other people want them too.
She's really upset.
I am upset. I'm not gonna go to another theater and not get a popcorn bucket.
Stop
Stop buying them all or trying to resell them. Yes, I'm eating another one.
I didn't say anything. They are really good though.
They are. That's why I'm having another one. And you're not going to judge me. And you're not going to judge me.
I didn't say nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing was said.
Exactly. You let me enjoy my feastables.
You enjoy them.
I'm going to.
Feast the feastables.
I'm going to. Once again, I'm Marley.
I am X the Coast.
And we are the Black Jaegerists. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And don't go see Lean Cronin's The Mummy.
Yeah, don't do that. And
do
don't,
yourself a favor. You can go see it if you want to. If you want to spend your money,
don't do
I
it.
recommend going on a very cheap day. We went on Tuesday, so the tickets
was great.
were $8.
Yeah, it was like $8. It was nice.
If you're gonna do that,
nice
but
little matinee.
Don't see the movie. We warned you. We warned you.
Don't do it.
Watch Evil Dead Rise.
Don't watch the shark movie either.
Same movie.
Don't watch the shark movie.
I promise.
Either. Don't watch Primate. It's a lot of movies.
Don't
out
watch
there.
Primate.
Just don't watch. But you know what? Do what you want.
Do what you want, but know that you've been warned.
You've been warned.
Know that you've been warned, and when you come back and you're like, really? Wow, that was it. And we're gonna be like, yeah. That.
Yeah. Matter of fact, if you do go see it, just tell us how you feel in the comments.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments.
So I can laugh.
Because you didn't listen.
Yeah. Have a good time.
Can't wait for Brendan Fraser's Mummy. Please come back. Please.
Now I just have
come back,
eerie,
dude. Come
I
back,
have an eerie
dude.
suspicion, like when that happens, that they're gonna poop on it, and I just
they
don't
better
want
not.
They
poop
should
on
just leave it alone.
It can't be any worse.
Just don't touch
than
it
what
again.
we just saw.
Just don't touch it again, bro. Just
don't make
the
bar's low.
Just leave it alone.
The bar's low, so I have high hopes.
Stop it. Get
The bar's. The bar is low, guys. The bar is in hell. So I know you guys
don't
can do
any
it.
of them. Don't do Werewolf Dracula. Don't do any of them anymore. Leave them all alone. Leave them all alone. Do you know what? Do the Swamp Monster. I ain't seen that. Do that one.
Do something original.
Do that one. How about you do that one?
Do something original.
Just don't do those no more. I'm tired of seeing it. Thank you. The public.
Stop it. Get some help.
I know she.
Stop it. Get some help.